Hey guys, let's see if I can get all of our technology working. All right. Okay, I think we are good to go. So, welcome. My name is Lauren Vestal. I'm here with Symmetry. We help busy professionals take back control of their lives so that you can have more time, more energy, and less stress. And today we are talking about busyness not being a badge of honor. So, this is something I think a lot of people can relate to, or at least have at some point in their lives. I know this is something that I struggled with for a long time. If I wasn't busy or being productive in some fashion, I felt like I was kind of almost just wasting time. I didn't think that just being still or taking time for myself was a worthy cause or use of my time. So I'm here to help you dispel that myth. You do have time. I think a lot of us think that we don't also have time to take for ourselves. There's a lot of transitions during the day, a lot of little times during the day that we can find. And sometimes it takes somebody else, like a coach or us, to point out those little pieces of the day that you can find time. And a lot of people are saying these days, oh, you have to have this huge, elaborate, hour, 3 hour morning routine or evening routine. And that's really just not the case. We help you figure out, again, those little moments in your day. We call them the transitions in your day. So whether that's on your commute to work, or while your coffee is brewing in the morning, or if you're a tea drinker, while you're steeping your tea or making your breakfast, even in the shower or where you're brushing your teeth, you can find these little moments to check in with yourself. And we really like to say, let's bring your attention back to the breath. So we'll kind of bring it back to basics today. But another thing I wanted to talk about too, just briefly, is especially if you're a parent, this is really hard to do. I hear a lot about like the mom guilt, and we feel like we have to just go, 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 go. You've got a career, you've got a family you're trying to take care of, and taking time for you can be really hard to not only find the time, but also validate that. And what I'd like to say, that it's especially important as a parent, especially when you're in front of your kids, to figure out how to take that time for yourself and be present with them, because they're really sponges and they're observing everything that you're doing. And it's one thing if you are telling them to do a certain thing, or hey, it's okay to do this, but if they see you modeling something totally different or that's not in line with what you're saying, they're going to pick up on that discrepancy. So if you as a parent or just as a human can figure out how to regulate your nervous system, use the breath to stay calm, stay even, stay centered, your kids are going to pick up on that. People around you are going to pick up on that. And you'll then be able to teach them as well how to put these tools to good use. So today, as I mentioned, we're just going to bring it back to basics. One of the things that we really like to show people is our 365 breathing, which is ideally 3 times a day or more, 6 breaths per minute. So that's a 5-second inhale and a 5-second exhale for 5 minutes. And if you don't have 5 minutes, do 1 minute. But really focusing on our everyday breathing mechanics. So in and out through the nose, lower using the ribs and diaphragm, keeping it out of your shoulders, and then slowing the breath down. So bringing it to that 6 breaths per minute is kind of our optimal rate of breathing. So that's what we'll really focus on today. So wherever you are, just find a comfy place to sit, or you can come down onto your back, wherever you're comfortable. And you can close the eyes or just kind of take the gaze softly off the tip of your nose, just not really focusing on anything. And allow yourself to just start to tune in to the breath. Just notice if the breath is easy or if it's a little labored. Is it shallow or is it deep? Can you feel the ribs expanding? Maybe you can even feel the expansion through the back ribs. And again, if you haven't already, start to take inhales and exhales through the nose. Not changing the pace quite yet. Just noticing how that changes. And wherever you are, exhale your air and breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5, 2, 1. In for 5, 2, 1. Out for 5, 2, 1. In through the nose for 5, 2, 1. Out through the nose for 5, 2, 1. In for 5, out for 5, 2, 1. Keep going on your own. In for 5, maybe adding a slight pause at the top, and then out for 5, maybe a little pause at the bottom of the exhale. Just seeing if you can slow the breath down. Doesn't have to be a huge full breath in. It can be a smaller breath, but see if you can just lengthen it out. In for 5 and out for 5. And if the mind starts to wander, which it inevitably will, just bring your attention back to the count of the breath, the sensations in your body. Can you feel the ribs expanding? And can you feel them drawing back together on your exhales? Slowly in for 5 and slowly out for 5. Gentle rise of the belly on your inhales. And a slow, soft exhale. Belly falls. Slowly in. Again, maybe adding a little pause. And slowly out. You'll be here for about another minute, focusing on the count of the breath. Really using the diaphragm to pull the air in And just follow the breath on the way out. Wherever you are, take another 2 rounds of breath in for 5 and out for 5. And after your second breath, just let the breath come back natural and relaxed, not worrying about a count. You can just let that go. And just kind of notice how you feel, how your body feels, your mental state. Just 5 minutes of breathing, just focusing on slowing it down, in through the nose, out through the nose, and proper breathing mechanics can really just give you a nice reset whenever you need it. You can do this in the car, obviously not with your eyes closed, but whenever you need it, your breath is there. And we are here as well. If you have any questions or we can help in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at Lauren, Lauren, at symmetry.live. You can shoot us a DM on Instagram or send us a message on LinkedIn. Leave us a comment on YouTube. Wherever you need us, we are here. We've got another Symmetry Syndicate starting here in almost a week. So if you're interested in joining us there, let us know and we can get you some more information on that. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great weekend and let us know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.